Hey guys, Anna D here. Welcome to another episode of Me, My Health and I. I'm very excited for my guest today, my beautiful friend Christina. We're talking about F45 challenges, getting into a routine, having a baby, well, it's not a baby, a toddler that sleeps through the night, and also being afraid of the dark. You're going to love it. Hello, Christina.
Hello.
Thank you very much for coming and speaking with me today.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be here, but nervous.
Oh, I was like, before you said you were nervous. So I'm glad you're a little bit excited.
Yeah, I am.
I've had the pleasure of knowing you for a very long time.
Yes.
I wonder how long now. Quite a while. But for anyone that doesn't know, the beautiful Christina, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
I am 31 years old. I have a 2.5-year-old son, Nico. I go to F45.
Yes.
I have 4 very crazy nephews.
Yeah. All boys. All boys.
There's no girls in our family.
Yeah.
So
crazy.
I don't know if that will ever happen, but
well, you never know.
We're hopeful.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
That's it. That's about it at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment. I'll go back to work in about 6 months when Nico starts kindy.
Really?
Not sure what I'm going to do yet, but...
Yeah. How does that feel, though, to be going, after being stay-at-home mum?
It's nerve-wracking because I've only had really toxic workplaces, but...
oh, gosh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for something new, but it's also a bit scary.
Yeah.
But
What have you got your eyes set on?
I have no idea. I've got class 4 licenses, so I used to drive like double-decker buses, not as a bus driver, but two
but
different.
You can, if you wanted
two different depots when there are broken windows and you drive on the motorway and stuff like that.
Shit. What about like tour buses?
Oh, I have to kind of work around my son's.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Kindy, but I don't know. I'm open to anything.
Is there what would be your dream job? Like, not just what did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be like working a kindy.
Why don't you do that?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because I think once I had my own son, and it's
hard work.
I used to do work in a kindy like when I was in high school, and that made me realise it's not what you want. Yeah. It's just full on and hard work.
Yeah. And I don't really like other people's kids. Like, I like your kid. But, you know, like, you know what I mean? Sometimes, like, when that's not your kid, you can't discipline them if they're annoying.
Yeah, but I just feel like there's so many kids at kindy. Like, it's just...
And you'll probably get sick all the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not into that.
Yeah.
But
Amazing. So you go to F45 a lot. How's that going?
I mean, it's good now. I go 6 days a week. I never used to go that many times. It was a bit of a struggle, but now it's just everyday routine.
Yeah.
We're losing weight finally. But yeah, it's just... I just don't start my day without it. Yeah. Really.
That's so cool though. How long do you think it took you to get into this 6-day routine?
When my brother passed away.
Yeah.
It became something that like if I didn't go to the gym, my day wasn't started right. I felt for my mental health like it was just an everyday thing. I couldn't go without it. It was that 45 minutes of just me in my own head kind of thing, like not thinking about anything else around me or my behind the scenes issues or anything like that. Yeah. But it really put me into routine with F45, and I had to choose because I wanted to go every day. Yes. But, rest days are important. So I decided that I like weights days, so I chose the Sunday instead of Saturday.
Yeah, fair call.
And that's an hour, so...
Yeah. I find the last 15 minutes so hard when
It
you're
feels a
used
lot
to
longer.
training, for
Yeah.
45.
Yeah.
So I think it's been 2 years since your brother passed.
Yeah, just over 2 years.
So you've been in that good routine for 2 years.
I kind of felt like I had no choice. Like, it was just drilled into me that was my relief. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't, not that I wasn't thinking about anything to do with him, but it was just a consistent thing where I had to myself.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just felt myself there and no issues. Like I had, like, you turn up and there's so many happy people, you're like, friends are there, and yeah, it's just always a good time there. So
Yeah.
that was what made me consistent. And now it's daily
It's
habit.
just what you do, yeah. And that's like if you don't go, you feel weird.
Yeah, well, I just feel like I need to get my exercise in.
Yeah. So if that's been 2 years, how long had you been a member at the gym before that?
I started not long after it opened. I can't really
that's
remember.
right.
Because I was training with you
Yes, you
previously, and then you joined F45, and then I joined F45 as well.
Yeah.
I don't know how long has it been open for.
Like 6 years.
So
6
probably
years
5
this year.
or just over 5 years.
Yeah. Insane.
Yeah.
It's definitely a journey though, isn't it? Like no matter where you're at on your journey or what your goal is, it's never a straight line.
Oh, yeah. I've gained and lost so much weight. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like, when I first started,
sorry.
I think I was around, I don't know, it might have been a bit lower, but I got to 143 kgs.
Yeah.
And I got into a toxic relationship.
Yeah.
And then at one point I got out of it. I lost all of that weight. I got to 100.1 kgs. And then I went straight back up because I got back into it.
Right.
We're out of it now.
Good.
So very happy about that.
Yes.
But that was also why I needed to go every day, because I was just struggling mentally.
Yeah.
And I am now losing weight again. So there's no plans to go back up. But before, when I lost my weight, I was on keto. So I feel like it's very different now.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing it properly this time. No specific diet, just trying to eat less.
Yeah.
As I felt like with keto, I couldn't maintain that because, bread and...
Oh, I know.
I just...
And it's like you'll be good. You can't even have a cheat meal because it's terrifying what it might do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I've tried keto. I loved it.
I mean, I had to eat so much food on it. It was kind of sickening, but I mean, it was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
But I just felt like there was too many things that I liked.
Very restrictive.
Yeah.
Very restrictive.
Yes.
So you have a young son.
Yes, I do.
Yes. He's just so gorgeous. And he's so happy all the time.
He is a happy boy.
Yeah.
I'm very lucky.
But I also feel like that's because of you. He feeds off of you. I know that you've had some troubling times, but you have given him so much love and such a safe space that's because of you. He's happy all the time.
I do try.
Yeah. He's just so darling. I love him so much.
Yeah.
But you're a single mama.
I am.
Yeah. So how do you look after yourself? How do you I know you have to prioritize yourself, but how do you do it all? How do you be a single mum and go to the gym 6 times a week?
Well, I have to say I do have help from my mum.
Yay! Shout out. This is a good time to shout out your mama.
And I have some pretty mean ass aunties. So,
yes.
I don't know. Like the gym's for me. Bedtime was my time.
Yeah.
Like, he's a pretty good sleeper. He sleeps through the night. Like, I don't really have any issues with that. He used to come to the gym every day with me.
Yes.
Since he was 2 months old.
Yeah.
But now it's a bit more of I'd rather you stay home.
Well, just because he's so much more active now.
He would rather run around and
And it's almost stink on him to make him sit still for 45 minutes.
Just iPad and snacks, and it's just like he used to love coming, but I think now as he's older, he's not really. And there's not as many kids that go there anymore.
No, yeah.
So he's probably a bit bored.
Yeah. He's like just hanging out by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what else? So you've got your mum and that, but what else do you sort of do to stay sane? Do you have... Well,
I don't really know, to be honest.
Really?
Because my routine is going to the gym.
Yeah.
And then we just hang out all day and do whatever.
Yeah. I love that.
We have a pretty cool outdoor area at home. Like, he's got a sandpit, trampoline. Like, it's just... He's got everything outside. But, yeah, we don't... That's my routine every day. F45 and... Yeah, chilling with him.
Yeah.
Whatever he wants to do, just roll with it.
Yeah. I don't know who's going to be more shocked when you go back to work, him or you.
Oh.
Although I suppose, though, once he goes to kindy, it will be the same, except there'll be heaps of kids.
Yeah, I think he'll love it. He loves playing with his cousins.
Yeah.
The play fighting just drives me nuts.
Yeah.
But, I think he will just... really thrive in kindy. He looks about 4 years old because he's so tall.
He is very
But he's
tall.
a very solid boy.
Yeah.
I'd like to add that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a happy, healthy kid and ready to go to kindy now, probably.
Yeah. But again, I think that's down to, and same with him sleeping through the night. That's got to be because of you.
I feel like since he was a baby, he's always slept through. Like, as a newborn, obviously they wake up, but like as he got a bit older, he's always slept through. He sleeps 12 hours most nights.
Oh my gosh.
And
that's so good.
Yeah.
That's
so
another
I am
reason
very
why
lucky. But he's not napping, and that was quite hard when he stopped napping during the day. But I am very, very lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's such a blessing. Are you going to have more kids?
If I find the love of my life.
Yeah.
Not anytime soon.
No. Are you looking for the love of your life, or are you just concentrating on you right now?
I think I would like to concentrate on myself and get myself right and lose the weight that I want to and just be in a better headspace, because right now I probably don't think I'm ready for a relationship. Yeah. Like, my past toxic relationship really screwed with my head. Like, it was not easy to get out of, and still now have ongoing issues. But I feel like I want to somehow heal from that, as I know having trust issues in the past and stuff is not going to be easy to go into a new relationship. So I feel like I want to kind of heal myself in that sense and focus on myself and then figure out what's next. Yeah. But love of my life, probably not right now.
Yeah. That's fine. Other than gymming, what else are you doing to help heal from your past traumas?
I was going to counselling.
Good.
I walk, which I find is really helpful. Like, just fresh air. Just, I don't like to think about a lot, but with my counselling, I felt like it really helped me talk everything out. It was hard to bring up, obviously losing my twin brother and my toxic relationship. That was my main...
And that was kind of around the same time.
Yeah, it was around the same time.
That's rough.
Yeah. But it's also made me realise life is too short, and I also don't want to keep living the life that I've lived. Like, I want to make a positive impact on my son, and he deserves the best, and that was not the best. So focusing on my mental health
is so important.
Yeah, because if I didn't get out of the situations I was in, he would be a totally different kid.
Yeah. Which
breaks my heart, but I'm so glad that I did.
Yes.
But yeah, that's about it.
That's good though. Walking. I do notice that you walk a lot. Are you you don't like to walk in the dark though.
Oh, absolutely not.
But I'm terrified of the dark.
I would if I was walking with someone.
Right.
But I was walking the other night.
But you just don't trust the streets, or is it people, or like?
Well, I think it's the quietness.
Oh no, yeah, I don't do silence.
I was walking the other night and I saw a car do a U-turn and pull up right next to me. Did my heart drop? Absolutely.
Yeah. And then did they just get out and
Yeah.
go? Yeah. And you're like,
but it was so quiet. All I could hear was my footsteps. So
yeah. So I am terrified of the dark.
yeah.
I can't have silence.
Yeah.
So if I'm home alone, or even like if the kids are here or whatever, the TV is always on. I can't have silence at any time. And I was actually talking to someone about that, and that's because I have abandonment issues.
Oh,
lol.
okay.
Yeah, so I have a bit. Well, it's not lol, but it is kind of lol. And I'm terrified of the dark as well. And it's been since I was a kid. Even now, so if I walk up the driveway, I have to run back because
I think it's more in our heads though, eh? Like
100%. You turn around, no
I
one's
was
there.
turning around so many times.
Yeah, but I'm the same. At our old house, it was Lola that was like, do we have to have the bathroom light on? And Greg was like, yeah, your mom's scared of the dark. And she's like, it shines right into my room. I was like, I need it on. So we had to shut the door halfway. I compromised with her. And I'm getting better.
That up.
But I think a lot of it is depending on where I'm at, like mentally.
Yeah.
So if I'm not in a good place, the lights are on, like TV's loud sort of thing. But if I'm feeling in a good place, then I can have the lights off.
That's kind of crazy though. When you have someone home, you think you'd feel comfortable enough to have the light off.
No, Greg's Greg falls asleep straight away, and he's quite hard to wake up. Like, if there was danger, I'd really have to wake him up, And I'm like, also, we're upstairs now. If there's danger, we're fucked. Where are you going to go? You can't run down. You're going to die, pretty much. So he annoys me. There was one time, though, in the middle of the night that he woke up, not here, this is years and years ago. We didn't have kids, thank God. And he just sat bolt upright in bed and started screaming someone's in the house. So I'm like, oh my God, this is it. Like, this is how I die. And I'm like looking around and he's like, someone's in the house. And there was no one in the house.
Was it like?
Had a bad dream.
Oh my God.
Fucking terrifying. And he did nothing. He just sat there and screamed about it.
Did he go back to sleep straight away?
Pretty much. Because when I realised what was happening and calmed down and was like, there's no one here, I was like, wake up, babe. It's okay, no one's here. He'd be useless. He'd be useless if someone was there. So no, I don't feel safe. I need the light on. And I have to have noise. I can't be at home with no noise. I'll have 10 minutes. I call it holistic thinking. But otherwise, I need sound. So anyways, the whole point was that I'm also a bit scared of the dark. And you probably shouldn't be roaming around the streets at night.
Yeah, it's not as safe as it used to be, but I just felt like 1K was better than none, you know?
100%. And if you don't feel safe, don't do it.
It's just Nico was going to sleep a bit later than usual, so I was just like, okay, if I go quickly, I won't be doing that again.
I wanted to ask, you've been through a lot, so your twin brother dying.
Yes.
That was rough.
Yeah, that was...
If you could give yourself at that moment now, because you've grown a lot in the last 2 years, and I feel like he would be so proud of you. It's annoying.
I hope so. I think he would too.
Yeah, he would be.
Yeah, he would.
It's annoying though that him passing was almost what got you on this right path.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Just had to go to the gym.
Yeah. So you now, after all your growth, what do you want to say to Christina 2 years ago? Anything.
Don't be too hard on yourself. While going through my weight loss journey, like, I'm an emotional eater, so that was very hard. wanting to lose weight and dealing with that, very hard. I don't know, just don't go too hard on yourself, and just remember that, you know, you, as much as you don't have time, you kind of do as well. Like, it's not going to hurt to just go through the motions and deal with what you have to, and then come back and revisit your goals, you know.
I like that though. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Yeah, because as much as I would go to the gym and cry.
Yeah.
You know, like,
your safe
it doesn't
space.
matter. Yeah, exactly. It was always my safe space. I always loved going to the gym. You always had Anna D there smiling. And that honestly, things like that, when I walked into that gym, was exactly what I needed, even though it was so small and simple.
Yeah.
And I know even for my other sister, it just felt like such a relief to see, as much as you're hurting inside and showing up for yourself, that was the biggest, like, even a motivator to come to the gym.
Yeah.
Like, you have these happy people, but then you have, woo, good morning. So, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad that.
Yeah, very grateful for that, because that helped us turn up to the gym every day when we probably needed it the most.
Yeah.
Mentally. So, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Are you being hard on yourself now, though?
No.
Good.
I feel like now on this weight loss journey and coming to F45, it's easy.
Yeah.
Obviously, the eating part of the weight loss journey is not always easy, otherwise we'd all be fitness models.
Yeah.
But coming to the gym, easy. Weight loss side of it, I feel like I finally just got it. Like, I'm finally, and having my brother's messages, we used to be in a F45 group chat.
Yes.
And he'd be like, Christina, get up, close your rings, you haven't gone to walk for today.
Oh, because we're friends on your watch as well?
Yeah. So,
and do you still have those messages?
Yeah. So you can still go back and look at them. And my brother he was amazing in the gym.
Yes.
And then he said to me and my sister that we've never completed a F45 challenge properly. So that's my goal this time, to do it fully, properly, and actually
finish it.
Make it I've done one before, but never probably this consistent, and my eating's a lot better.
So I love that.
So, yeah, that's the motivator.
That's the motivator, but also you heard it here, that's the goal. Christina is going to finish the F45 challenge October 24.
20th.
Okay? Yeah, but like it started in October 24.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we finish on November the 20th.
Yeah.
And you're going to finish it.
Oh, yeah. No doubt in my mind.
No doubt in my mind. I love that.
Yeah.
I fucking love that. Well, I want to thank you so much. See, it wasn't that bad.
Thank you. No, it wasn't that bad, but...
And you did a lot of talking, and I told you a funny story. Sorry about it, Greg. It was fucking terrifying, though. I honestly thought that I was going to die, and then there was nothing.
Well, I'm glad you're still here.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for coming, and thank you for sharing your story and being vulnerable, because I know that's not easy.
That's okay.
And you're not a big sharer.
No.
So I really appreciate it. And do you want a high five?
Yeah. Oh, that was solid.
Yeah.